All right. I am doing tarot readings. Alrighty. I'm doing tarot readings. If you want a tarot reading, totally free. Get over yourself. Maybe try therapy. Oh my. I've actually been in therapy. I was going to become a therapist, but it was during COVID and I just didn't want to pay for an online experience. So I decided to start my own business. And what's really cool is I actually was able to heal myself even more with a lot of these tools that I use, which is why my business is called Aviana's Ascension. Okay, I'm doing good, vibing life. How are you? Thank you for the positive energy. Okay, will Buddy be coming to visit Vibing Life this August? Let's see. Will Buddy be coming to visit Vibing Life this August? Please and thank you. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we do have the Leo energy here with the Strength card, so that's a good indicator there. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, they're keeping it real simple. We have the Eight of Wands, the World card. Yeah, it looks like because the Eight of Wands definitely indicates travel. We also have the another King of Wands, Leo energy. All right. So very good energy. And with the World card, I don't know if you've been waiting on like maybe some sort of commitment or some sort of like there's like a big talk maybe that you're wanting to have. I feel like this talk is going to come to the surface. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of reflection during this time, a lot of deep conversations. So yeah, it looks really good for you. Okay. Okay, and then Devi, if you keep being weird, you're gonna get kicked out, just so you know. Okay, me and Amin are no contact. Has he been viewing your page? Okay. Amin and Sophia have been going no contact. Has Amin been viewing Sophia's page? They've been no contact. Has he been viewing her page? Please and thank you. All right. Yeah, no worries. You just have to be respectful. That's all. You know, just like you wouldn't want someone hollering at you like that because it's weird. All right. Hello, Jayana. That's a cute name. All right, let's get this message for Sophia in regards to Amin. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's good. We're all here to learn new things. I think it's a good thing to be in the space to be open for that. And as long as you let yourself be a student, you're in a good position. Okay. So first of all, Sophia, Amin definitely thinks very highly of you. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Justice card. I think he does wish he could take things back or make things right. But I also think we have the Star of the Lovers, the Two of Wands, okay? I think that he knows he messed up though. Like I think it feels like he might have been like maybe a little toxic masculinity a little bit. Like he expected a lot from you, or he tried to maybe talk down to you. I don't know. I feel like he tried to knock you down a few pegs, and now he's realizing like, it's because he's insecure. It's because he feels like he doesn't deserve someone like you, or maybe I don't know what's going on with him. Okay, so then maybe it's some sort of insecurity. I don't know. Something's going on. Let's look into it. Let's look into it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe he felt it could have been like maybe the emotions were so strong that he kind of pushed it away. Like maybe he was I don't think he started disliking you because it seems that he thinks very, very highly of you. Okay, so let's look into this other energy. Okay, tell me more about the Two of Wands, Star, the Lovers. Okay, we have the King of Wands, Temperance, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think his mind got the better of him because he was overthinking, anxious about something here. So let's see what he was anxious about. What was he worried about? Yeah, maybe he was worried about, I think he might have gotten yes, I did. I didn't make this, but I made this and I made this. These I did not. Um okay, well that's probably what it was. Why did you stop communicating with him? Because I think for him, because Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, he sees a future with you. But I think that really did hurt him. I think he felt very rejected. Okay. But here's the deal. He also doesn't need to, yeah, like it's fine if you're busy. You know what I mean? Like you're very much allowed to be busy. Um, I think maybe just saying, hey, I would communicate and say, hey, I'm really busy with school, just so you know. Because think about if the roles were reversed. Before he did that, I told him I was going to this open house of the university, and guess what? He showed up and I saw him. Okay. How does that make you feel? Does that feel like that's a lot to you? Like, how long have you been talking to this person? Tell me more about Eight of Swords. Thank you so much, Max. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, I think he felt maybe rejected by you, or he felt like he was just looking at things in the worst way. He might have a little bit of a temper. Maybe he hasn't shown it, but like he might really get in his mind, his feelings. Yeah, no, he definitely went there to see you. Absolutely. I think he might be like very maybe clingy or something. Because obviously, like at the end of the day, he does have very strong feelings for you. But I think that he might. So he read my text then. I mean, yeah, but he didn't say hi or anything, just kept passing me and trying to get looks. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a very insecure thing to do. If he wanted to talk to you, if he wanted to be straightforward and go there to see you, which is obviously what he did, he would have been upfront with you and been very honest with you. And I feel like he's very anxious. He's very in his head about this because he does have strong feelings for you. But he might be too immature to know how to handle this, process this. So he might be sabotaging it by being very maybe insecure or very clingy, or if you do one little thing that makes him feel rejected, he wants to reject you to protect himself. It's understandable where all this energy comes from. Like it's stuff that people do, but you just got to ask yourself, like, you can try and like clarify with him again and be like, listen, I didn't mean to make you feel rejected or feel whatever. Like next time I'm really busy, I will make sure to let you know, so you can know, like, I'm busy at school. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I don't like this whole ignoring me back and like walking around at the open house like trying to be weird. Like that's weird, so that's what I would do. And if he's not receptive to that, then he's too immature and you need to move on. That's what I would do. Okay, Debbie, you're getting kicked out now because you're being weird. So bye. You're going to get put in timeout. See, you took too long. You're being weird. Yes, you can ask a question. Yeah, you can ask a question. Did someone else ask a question earlier? And then just so everybody knows, I'm going to jump off. Okay, let's see. I work at 4:45. I'm going to jump off at like 3:30, 3:25. Okay. At least he regrets it, I guess. Well, yeah, he does regret it, but like, obviously, it's easy to regret. Okay. I want to give my CLAT exam, which is a law entrance exam. Okay, so what's the question though? Are you asking like, are you going to do it this year? Or are you going to pass this year? Will I be able to clear it? Okay. Will Mishti, is Mishti your name? Can I call you Mishti? Okay, cool. All right, Spirit. Well, let's knock the energy. All right. Will Mishti clear their exam this year? It's an exam in India. Will they clear it? Please and thank you. Will Mishti clear their exam? Okay, I feel really excited, like really good. Okay, and then Spirit is telling you, like, whenever you're doing your exam or however this process goes, you need to channel that energy of like, I can't wait to pass this exam. I can't wait to clear this exam. I can't wait to get a great score. I can't wait to learn so much. I can't wait to put all of my hard work and see it in this past exam. You know what I mean? Like, embrace it with hope and excitement. Like, I'm so excited for you right now. And I feel like when you've approached this before, it's been with a lot of fear, a lot of like, can I? And the thing is, I can't even embody that energy. Like, the frequency you need to be on with certainty that you're going to get the results you want needs to be undeniable, that unshakable. So think of somebody like, maybe there's a professor or a teacher or a student, or this could even be like a fictional character. Like some people say, like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, because she's like a really good student or whatever. I need to get my shoulders down. Hold on. Okay. But they say that she's like a really good student or whatever. So if you embody her energy for the test or whatever, that'll help you. Okay, let's see. What's the energy Spirit's giving you? We have the Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Empress, King of Swords. Yeah, you're very, very smart. You've been putting in a lot of work to bring this to fruition. You might need a study group or, have people around to encourage you maybe. Also, the Three of Cups, that's talking about celebration too. So I feel like there's going to be a reason to celebrate for you. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, let the fear go entirely. Let the fear go entirely. Okay, let it go. The Sun card, this is the happiest card in the deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were born for this. You're made for this. You have all of the studying, the wisdom, you know what I mean? You've got what you need. So stop with the fear. Stop letting this lead you. Cut it out. We have the Ace of Cups, the Death card, and it says rebirth on here. So I love that. This could be like, maybe you have done this before, or maybe you've just been really nervous about it or something. It's almost like there's some sort of PTSD here. And Spirit's letting you know, like, that chapter of your life, that energy is done. Trust. Lead with your heart, okay? Believe in yourself. What are you talking about? Of course you're going to clear it. Duh. I want you to go ahead, get yourself a little, hey, go ahead and get yourself. Okay. So yeah, no worries. I want you to approach it in a different perspective, in a different way. Okay. I want you to take from it, not that you're going to do a bad job, but maybe notice, what was your nighttime routine beforehand? What was your morning routine? Set yourself up for success with the energy. Okay. Hold yourself accountable for that. See, Keep it up. Keep it up. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay. Say affirmations. You know, I'm going to pass this test. I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to celebrate all this good stuff. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Max. I believe in good energy and the only focus on good energy. Anyone can stop bad energy by not honoring. Absolutely. You're so right. Okay, Vic, you want to know about a connection with someone. Vic. I'm curious about a connection between Christian and Victoria. Your hair is so gorgeous, by the way. Thank you. I'm curious about a connection between Christian and Victoria. It's been weird lately. LOL, I've booked with you before about it. Thank you. Ah! Oh, shoot. Well, welcome back, Christian. Oh, wait, Victoria! Girl! What's up? I know her. Okay. I love it. Okay. Fierce. No, you guys, this is someone that has literally, like, I've met this person for real, in real life. That is so fun. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, Spirit, let's we're here to dive in about Christian and Victoria. Let's see what we got. Let's get some updates. Let's get some guidance for Victoria about this connection with Christian. Please and thank you. Okay, listen, sir, Wezzy, whatever. We're going in order, okay? Oh, your name is Tiasha? We're going to go in order, okay? So you're next. Okay, the cards keep jumping out for you, Victoria. So it feels like there could be either a big turning point, like something surprising, like feels good surprise, or this could be that you feel maybe a little out of control with this situation. Like maybe he's harder to read, or maybe he's not so, like, he has a whole life. So it's like he's not desperate. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Let's get this message for Victoria. By the way, Victoria, my services are 50% off this week up until the 17th. So get into it. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, he's definitely going to be someone that I feel is going to want to move slow, but he is a very stable, very solid connection. Okay. I do think for him, he might have a hard time trusting. He feels very drawn to you, very attracted to you. He likes the way you carry yourself. You're very fun. You're very exciting. And I don't want it to sound like he's just interested in you because of like the way you look or because of your like fun energy, but it's like it's a spark. You know what I mean? I do feel like he would want to have commitment, to have like he might want to talk to you about long term, or maybe locking something down, but there's just a part of him that's unsure. I think he's a bit guarded for some reason. I don't know if it's something from the past for him that's making him feel guarded, but let's see. Let's get this for Victoria. All right, let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of passion for him, but he's really hesitating about fully moving towards it. I think it's just like he's not sure what your long-term goals would be. I don't know what his sign is. I forget, but I feel like long-term stability, commitment, like long-term commitment is something that means a lot to him. But also there's a part of him that is very much like nervous, anxious. I think he overthinks a lot. And I think that's probably why he would want so much validation from you, is because he's like, oh, I don't know if this makes more sense. I don't know if that's what she feels. I don't want to get hurt. You know what I mean? We have the Lovers and we have the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, he definitely wants to be with you. Hey, Gabriel, I just want you to know that I am very connected to God, love Jesus, and I don't need a book to tell me in what ways I need to love God and Jesus. So you are more than welcome to have your faith in your beliefs. But if you're not going to respect mine, then you can just hop off the live. We don't need to fill the comments with this energy. Okay? All right. So with the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like he definitely sees you as like wifey material. He wants to marry you. He wants to be with you. He wants the long term with you. Knight of Swords. He wants to take action on this. I just think his overthinking might hold him back a bit. Let's see about this Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Oh, wow. He has a lot to say. He has a lot on his mind. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely what is making him hold back or take his time. And it's not bad to take your time with things as well. But he definitely sees you as a divine partner. I definitely feel like there's a big part of him that wants to take action towards you. I think he wants to, like, he really does, like, I'm hearing him say, like, I want to stop, like, going back and forth. He wants all this, but isn't acting like a man. That's what I'm not understanding. Yeah, it's because he's scared of getting hurt. I think he's not sure, like, for some reason, like, you may even tell him, like, yes, that's what I want too, but for some reason, he's second guessing it. This could be something from his past that's making, yeah, it's like he's questioning you for some reason. He might not be honest about that aspect of it. But let's see about this Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. He might be one of those guys that's like, oh, I've been hurt before, so, like, I don't want to commit. And it's like, no one has time for it. Okay, tell me more about the Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay. We have Temperance. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like he's scared to move forward because, yeah, it's like I feel he's missing some sort of, like, harmony. There's something he needs to process within himself. It's almost like there could have been, like, an ex that hurt him or whatever. Yeah, Judgment, the Star card, the Three of Swords. Like, he's so scared to move forward because there's something that that has hurt him, but he has not reflected on it. He hasn't done the soul searching to heal it. So let's see, what was this? What happened? Okay, there could have been someone that just, like, ended things with him abruptly. Yeah, it's almost like there were all these plans, all these words said. That's why maybe you saying these things, it may make him feel one way in the moment, but then he goes back and he's like, well, that person said this and look what they did to me. See? Yeah, it's like he's reminiscing on this pain that he went through in the past. Hey, everybody. And he needs to take a leap of faith, but he's being overprotective. But at the end of the day, he's blocking himself from his own happiness. So really, I mean, you can't force him to go through that process. You can't force him to be ready. It's really just about, are you going to wait and see? At the end of the day, Victoria, I want you to keep working on that business of yours, okay? Because here's the thing. You don't have time to be worrying about what that man's doing if you are busy, booked and busy, okay? Start going to some yoga classes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he has good intentions, but he's having a lot of fear block him. And only time will tell if he's going to let that stop him or not, So just keep doing you. And honestly, if I were you, I would, tell him, like, I would like more of a commitment, but if you're not ready for that for whatever reason, that's totally fine. So then keep your options open. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like, be intentional or petty about it, but, like, do you, and he'll either fall in line or he won't. Just live your life. You're young. Okay, let's keep it going. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you so much, Mishi. That's so sweet. You are the sweetest. You guys follow me on here. I appreciate it. Okay, Tiasha, is that how you say your name? What is coming towards you? Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road. Lay back, swerving like emotions. Okay, what is coming towards Tiasha? Tiasha, I feel like you were getting sassy with me a little bit. All right, what is coming towards Tiasha? All right, let's see. You know what's fun? Normally I get some sort of vision, like a little something, but I got nothing. I got nothing like in my third eye. So I feel like whatever is coming towards you might be a really big surprise. Yeah. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups. You could have really closed out some big cycles with 2 tens here, and then you got 2 kings. Oh, you're about to be, and see, you keep saying 10, what is coming towards me? 10, what is coming towards me? Yeah. You've closed some things out. So this could be dealing with some other people. This could be dealing within yourself, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Either way, get ready to go towards bigger and better. I feel like you're really understanding yourself now. So you're moving with a lot more confidence, with a lot more intention. And you're also doing it unapologetically. You don't need anyone to co-sign. You don't need anyone to validate you. Like, you're living your best life. Okay. I'm hearing it's about time. It's about time. You might be you might be saying that to me because, you know, there's a line, girl. Okay. We have the Hierophant, the Star card, the High Priestess, the Justice. Okay, girl, listen. Hold on. Okay, no, you're done. Okay. Sorry, you guys. That weird man was back. Okay, perfect. Back to the readings. So with the Hierophant, the Star, the High Priestess, and Justice, first of all, these are all major arcana. The tarot is broken up between 21 major arcana, and then the rest are the minor arcana. So the major represents like significant moments, big shifts in your life. So what you're going through right now was a huge shift for you. And it's something that, you know, really led you to trusting your intuition, to also being able to go within and reflect. This is also you aligning with your true morals and values. This is also you trusting the universe and being open to equal give and take and going towards your true fulfillment, being vulnerable. Let's see. Yeah, you had to walk away. You might have struggled for a while to walk away from something that was very toxic or it was a very dark energy. Okay, with the 8 of Cups, you had to really walk away from something. And then the 6 of Cups here, this could have been something that you were around for a long time, or maybe there was some nostalgia centered around it, or maybe you've had a hard time like not thinking about it. But Spirit's letting you know that you are growing, you are changing, you are evolving, you are learning. Also, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, that is a divine partnership. And honestly, to me, the most beautiful one, like better than the Emperor and the Empress, because this is like spiritually divine partnership, you know? So having all of this, Spirit wanted to let you know and wanted to confirm for you, like, yes, that was hard. Yes, it was dark. Yes, it was, you know, like still on your mind, but you're still going in the right direction. Okay, so let's focus on that energy. Hold on, let's take a drink of water, everybody. Okay. Hierophant, High Priestess, Justice, the Star. Ooh, you're my heart, you're my girl. Okay. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're having a hard time like actually believing that you're on a new chapter. But look, you have 3 pages and the Death card. So this is really showing you that yes, you're going towards a new chapter. And maybe that's part of the struggle you're dealing with, is because it's so new and it's hard for you to trust this new path, trust that you're in the right thing. And that's because it's just unfamiliar, but it doesn't mean it's not right. Yeah, the World. And see, all of these are like coming out sideways. So you really are having a hard time like really recognizing that that chapter is closed. Recognize it. You're there. And that's just your brain trying to keep you safe and trying to say like, no, we have to stay prepared. We have to stay safe. But you are. Yeah, you're going towards stability. You're going to rebuild. And you're going to become stronger after this. Don't be weird though. What is happening? YouTube is the weirdest place. I swear to God. Okay. Wait, that's really nice of you. He. Okay. Let's see who's next. I believe we did that one. I think Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt 18. Does Merlin Capricorn want you back in her life? Does Merlin want Vanderbilt back in her life? Let's see. Does Merlin want Vanderbilt back in her life? I will say the song playing right now is Crave You, so, and it talks about like everybody stares at me, but I stare at you, that kind of thing. So maybe we'll see though. But maybe that's how you're feeling. All right. Does Merlin want Vanderbilt back in her life? We have the Sun, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I don't know. This person might be really focusing on their growth, on themselves, on their happiness. And that might be causing them to shift away from you. You're welcome. I'm not white. Well, I'm mixed. So like I consider myself black, but my mom's white, so I guess. All right, let's see. Does Vanderbilt want, or does Merlin want Vanderbilt back in her life? I don't know. This person might be thriving in their independence. I'm going to be honest. Not to be rude. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, the Five of Pentacles. See, yeah. This person is really focusing on their independence, their health, their wealth, growth. Because I do feel like Five of Pentacles, they felt maybe really abandoned by you, or maybe just like kind of cast away, or maybe this is how you feel. I'm not sure what happened in this situation, but I feel like they're trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And for them, that is focusing on themselves. So yeah, I don't think they would be open to a reunion. I think they are really hurt by this situation or really sad for some reason. Now, if they're the ones that maybe rejected you, I'm not sure why they're so sad. Let's see about this Five of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Yeah, no, they might have walked away from you, but they did feel neglected or abandoned by you in some capacity. You know, they may have been the one to like end the thing, but it's like they felt pushed to do that. So yeah, I don't think she's gonna come back. Okay, you are up next. Hold on. Where's your... Okay, is Fabia interested in Yusra? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but I hope I am. Is Fabio interested in your Yusra? Is Fabio interested in Yusra? Is Fabio interested in Yusra? Listen, thank you. Hey. Looking nice. Too big. I should call it quits, but I'm not. Okay. Is Fabio interested in Yusra? Last time we tried that, it didn't end well. Plus, you never know the friends. Or, there we go. Okay, we have the Sun card, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Okay, that's really weird that that's the same kind of energy. Hold on. Let me shuffle this up a little bit more. Did I knock on it? Nice. I should call it quits, but I'm not. I should call it quits, but I'm not. I know you're not talking to me like that. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see about you. I'm very intuitive. I'm a little bit of a psychic, like with the mediumship a little bit, but I haven't like focused on that aspect as much. I work with the shadow though, and I'm mostly do like emotional alchemy for people. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, I do think that he really likes you. I feel like he feels like, oh, this is like such a special person, or such like a little like wish upon a star, this person. But he might have a hard time maybe reading you, or maybe for him, he might be in his head about it. I do see that he does really like you. I think he could see himself committing to you. But with the 7 of Cups, I do feel like for him, there's an aspect of like he's trying to read the situation, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. All these cards just fell on the ground. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. The Fool, Tower, Hermit. Okay. Okay. I think he does like you. I think he could definitely see some long-term situation. I think he thinks you guys are a good match. Like you guys might balance each other out, or you might have a lot in common, that kind of thing. But I think for him, there's a part of it where he's like hesitating about taking a full leap towards you. I think that he wants to just maybe spend more time together. I don't know if you're maybe a little introverted, or maybe you're very busy, or he's your coworker. Interesting. Oh, so maybe that's why he wants more social time with you, because he feels like he can't like fully like flirt with you, or like, you know, fully have those moments in that environment. That makes sense. The Hermit, the Tower. Yeah. Yeah, like he wants more time with you. Like he wants to build a foundation with you. He wants to get to know you, but you have to make time, you know? Yeah, it's like he wants more more communication maybe. Cuz yeah, I can just hear him saying like, if you're bored, then leave. You keep saying these weird comments like, just go hang out with friends or something. Like, why are you here? Go hang out with your friend that did a reading for you. But yeah, I just feel like he's like, I want to know who you are outside of work, you know, like, yeah, he just wants to go out and have fun a little bit. So no worries. No worries about the Venmo and Cash App. No problem at all. But, you know, you need to stop being weird. Like, I don't care if you like the way I look. Like, just stop being annoying and either enjoy what's going on, ask a question yourself, or like buzz off. Like, I'm not interested in it. I'll block everybody. I don't care. All right, let's keep going with the questions though. That's a me. That's a me. Okay, Ruby. What does Anslyn Jerome think of Ruby? I did paint that. Yes. I didn't paint this. Not these, but I did paint these. Oh, I don't want to listen to Rob Zombie. Hold on. Not that either. Thank you, Ruby. Okay, what does Anslyn Jerome think of Ruby? Susan, thank you. This song is so good. What does Anslyn think of Ruby? What does Anslyn think of Ruby? Okay, we have the King of Wands, the World, the King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. I think he's very intrigued by you. I think he wants to maybe even show you like the best version of himself, but there could be a part of him that is a little guarded. Let's see. He needs to be a little bit more confident. What does he think of Ruby? Ooh. Okay, we have Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. I think he does have pretty strong feelings for you. But the Seven of Pentacles, he's trying to like maybe be patient, feel it out. Hey, Montaigne, how you doing? Nice to see you again. But I definitely think he's maybe even taking his time to like really reflect on his feelings. He obviously has strong feelings for you. You know, he's very excited. This could be something new, so maybe that's why he's like, okay, I'm feeling this, but let me, you know, take my time. There's definitely a part of him that does like maybe overthink or, you know, gets a little hesitant. We have the Star, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Jeez Louise. Okay. So clearly this man's been through some things. All right. I think whatever he went through in the past, this may not even be like just like relationship past stuff. This could be like family dynamic things. Like it feels like this person's been through a lot of things, or maybe you have. But whatever has gone on here, this situation has this person freed themselves from it. I think there's still some healing to be done, but you know, it's something to be noted. The Chariot, the Star, though, there is a lot of like hope and a lot of beauty in this connection. It feels very fulfilling. It feels very like, you know, this is everything I've ever wanted. But I think, you know, naturally everyone has their reservations. We all have a past, you know, we all have negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. So just keep enjoying this, having fun with it, letting it unfold. And I think no matter who's got the background here or what's going on, he's already committed somewhere else. That would have been a good little nugget to know. What? That's really crazy. Kaylee, yes, I do support LGBTQ community. Didn't want to put my business out here. I'm crying. Well, I can't give you an accurate reading without all the information. Well, this makes a lot more sense then. This Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. This makes a lot more sense. Slay, thank you so much. Of course. It shouldn't even be a question. I'm very much an ally, you know. Give me on the right day and I might even be a part of it. You never know. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, obviously this makes a lot more sense, this intense energy. I mean, he does have feelings for you nonetheless. But honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't be the other woman. That's just me though. That's just me though. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to be a little nosy. Okay, so I want to know more about this Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords energy. Only one card. Let's see what it is. Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse. Like this is what I'll say to you. You know, sometimes you get them, you know, you lose them how you get them. And yeah, so did that, like, you separated from him? Sex game goes stupid, step like a toothpick. Better tell the truth, your opinion is irrelevant. But I know you think I'm fine. I'll be too fine to hit it from behind. Yeah, I think that was a good call. Because, I mean, he did have those feelings for you, or does, or whatever. But I do think there's also this very dark energy attached to it. You know what I mean? So it's like, while it's nice, you don't want to have to deal with that. It's just not worth it. And love is not enough. Sorry, it's not. But your love for yourself always will be. Okay, let's see. I looked good on my hood. Yeah. Okay, Dylan, what is the timeline of love coming in for you? Is Dylan still here? Sometimes I gotta check in because I know it takes a while, but I did say if you want to skip the line, $5. I look fly. I look good. Is Dylan still in here? Okay. That's great. Did you give me a follow? Okay, Dylan. Is it one free per live? No, you can have as many readings as you want, but like, especially like on TikTok and stuff, when it's so many people, I offer, if you want to skip the line, you can pay $5. But if you don't, then okay. What's the timeline in love coming in for me? Okay, Dylan. So let's see what's coming in for you in love. What's coming Dylan's way for love? In regards to timeline, I don't really like play with that too much because divine orchestration is always at play. And it's more about your energy and not about like time. You know what I'm saying? The Four of Wands and Queen of Pentacles did just fly out. So whatever comes in for you, it seems like it's going to be very lucrative and very, very beautiful, very balanced. You haven't asked a single question. What are you talking about? You just keep making weird statements, and that's it. And that's what I told you to do earlier. I said, ask a question or get on. And then you got on to my Instagram. All right. What is Dylan's timeline in love? What's coming Dylan's way in love? Please and thank you. Also, you guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be a real one. Help a girl out. Tell me who snitched, you a snitch. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I see some love coming in for you, some balanced love. I think it's going to come after maybe some hardship in past relationships. That could be something you've already experienced. So, Spirit's letting you know, like, you're going to be experiencing something different from that. And also, just so you guys know, I have half off all my services this week. Okay. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of action in your love life. Maybe you've been a little potentially impulsive, or maybe you've been trying to like make some things happen. But I feel like Spirit is just putting you through maybe like a little healing period, or just a moment of time where, okay, fears, a moment of time where you're just really working on like growth and maturity and becoming more and more stable. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles here too, like you can see, like you're slowly growing a strong and sturdy tree here, you know? And yeah, the fact that you have a relationship now, it's like this is someone who truly does care about you, someone that you can grow with. So that's why it's important for you to like appreciate this period of growth right now. Because it's literally like, and this may have been like your prior situation or energy. Like it could have been very up and down, very impulsive. And now you're very stable, very secure. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like in the past you could have been a very like anxious person. Maybe you were with people who could have been very harsh with you, or people who may have like you like they didn't give you access to them as a way to punish you almost. And with the King of Wands, Knight of Cups, I just feel like you are becoming more confident, more vulnerable, more affectionate. I feel like you're just carrying yourself in a different way. And I think that's exactly what Spirit wanted for you. There is definitely very positive long-term commitment coming for you. So just enjoy this new version of you and let it unfold. Okay. Let's see who's next. Okay. Okay, Montaigne, your time to shine. There might be some questions in between some of yours, but let's see. Montaigne, is your assistant manager worried about you on a personal level? Is Alina worried about Montaigne on a personal level? Let's see. Is Elena worried about Montaigne on a personal level? Let's see. Listen, I'm going in order. You asked your question way after Montaigne asked her question. If you're patient, or if you had asked your question earlier instead of being weird in the comments, you would have been had your stuff answered. I'm not going to go out of order just because you decide to finally ask a question. We have the Strength card. Okay, so even if she is worried about you, she knows you're strong. She knows that you're able to overcome something, or she's hoping that you handle something with grace, possibly. Let's see. No, this person has been commenting this whole time. They know what they're doing. Okay, we have Justice, we have the Death card, we have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups. I don't know if you've gone through maybe some sort of like heartbreak, or there's been some harsh thing that you've gone through. I don't know, but she's hoping that you are like, she has hope that you'll be able to recover from something, that you'll be able to, you know, surrender and come out the other side stronger. I think she's hoping that you leave something in the past Do you want to get banned, Wheezy? Right, like acting crazy. I'm going to reverse this. She worried about me. Yeah, wait your turn. We learned that when we're like 2 years old. What's going on with you? Okay, whatever the situation is, she knows that like this is something where you need to walk away from it. You need to trust yourself. And she, at the end of the day, this is someone who really like, she believes in you, she trusts you, and she believes that you're going to do what's right or what's best. You might be having a hard time fully like accepting something for what it is, or letting something go, or learning something. But yeah, it's time to move on from this situation, whatever it is. Yeah, she's definitely praying for you a lot. I think I don't know if she like tries to give you little gifts or little bits of advice, but that's just her little way of like looking out for you. But yeah, whatever you walked away from, it was definitely something that could have been dangerous or impulsive or just gotten you in a situation that didn't make sense. So she's happy that you walked away from it. But I think she's someone that's like, at the end of the day, you're grown. She's going to let you do what you want to do, but she'll pray for you and she'll want and hope for the best for you. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Montaigne. And then Princess, you're after Montaigne. All right. All righty. All righty. Does John Fraser and Kevin Fraser regret not being Montaigne's friend? Let's see. I'm just hearing like these might be grown men, so they might not actually care. We have Judgment, Six of Wands, the Devil. You know what they're letting you know, Montaigne? They're saying your need to be liked by everybody is going to be your downfall. Okay? You need to get locked in and focus on yourself. And that was your energy for last time. Like it's especially these like men around the work environment or whatever's going on. Like these are people that like they're no good for you. You know, like there's a reason. I want you to know that rejection is protection sometimes. And you need to stay locked in, focus on yourself, focus on your career, your growth. And know that sometimes spirit doesn't want people on your team because they're no good. This is the devil card. You don't want that person near you or those people, you know? Mm-mm. Okay, Princess. What are A's intentions, or no, what are A's current thoughts and feelings towards you? What are A's current thoughts and feelings towards Princess? And guess what, Wezzy? You're after this. And then I'll go back to you, Montaigne, just to break up your questions, just to be fair. All right. What are A's current thoughts and feelings towards Princess, please and thank you? Let's see. This person might feel like you might not be interested in them for some reason. Or maybe they feel like you're too good for them. We have the devil here, the King of Swords. Let's see. King of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay. So yeah, the Six of Wands here, you could be someone who like is either in the spotlight or You could get a lot of attention. Maybe you're really attractive, or maybe you've accomplished a lot in your life. Maybe all of the above. You know what I'm saying? I do think you might intimidate this person. I think he might try to come off like as not as interested, or he might like be intimidated by you or think you're going to reject him or something. With the King of Wands and the Devil here and the King of Swords, I feel like he might be moving a bit. Yes, this is you, Princess. I feel like he might be moving an ego a bit. So I don't know. I would just keep living your life, and him being intimidated by you just is not your problem. So he can either get with a baddie or not. Even if he wants to sabotage that, let him do that. But just keep living your life, girl. You're a princess. Okay, Wesley, it's your turn, even though you're being sassy with these loading things in the comments. You need to get your attitude in check, because I don't know what this entitled energy is about, but you need to cut it out. Okay. When will a new girlfriend arrive in your life? Lord help her. All right. When will a new girlfriend arrive in Wesley's life? Please and thank you. When will a new girlfriend arrive in Wesley's life? And see, the thing is, Wesley, like, are you in a space to have that feminine energy around you? When you're patient enough. Exactly. Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of like, it's almost like you don't know who you are. You don't know what you want. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's right for you. You don't know which direction to go in. And then you expect the universe to give you a girlfriend to join you in that mess? Absolutely not. See, look at you. There's so much confusion surrounding you. You don't know what to do with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you think a woman's going to come in and bring you some sort of fulfillment. The universe wouldn't do that to that woman. I want you to know that that sense of direction, that clarity, is not going to come from something outside of you. It's like the motivation or the happiness, the fulfillment. That comes from you. So imagine attracting someone in the state that you're in right now, in the state where you are honestly entitled. You don't know what you're about. You bother people, and then you wonder why they call you out. So you also don't want to be accountable. That would be the worst relationship ever, to be honest. The universe is not, and trust me, you want to draw in someone that matches your energy. Because let me tell you, when men meet, like when men who are, or whatever your gender is, I don't know, but when people who aren't in a high vibration or in a toxic vibration, especially when men and they meet their counterpart in the woman, she's way better at it than you are. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think of like Jersey Shore. Ronnie, he's very toxic, and he was a mess to everybody he was with, and then he got with this girl. She ran him over with the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tore him up, had him looking a mess out here. Not saying that I condone that energy, but that's why I'm saying, like, be careful what you wish for, because I promise you don't want to attract somebody that's matching your energy. And the universe isn't going to put a lovely, sweet person in that space to be tortured by you. And that's why you're on my live, because I'm the one to tell you about yourself. So let's keep going. Let's see what's going on with you. When's he going to get a girlfriend? Let's see. And that's the thing. You might just need this kind of reality check. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes Spirit has me be real gentle with people, but Spirit is having me be blunt with you, because I feel like if the roles were reversed and you were trying to tell somebody about themselves, you'd be real blunt. You know what I'm saying? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, Judgment, Three of Pentacles. See, here's the thing. Yeah. And I want you to know this. As you move forward, Spirit is going to bring you a new connection, something stable. But with the death card, but hold on, with the death card, Judgment, Three of Pentacles, you have to learn who you are so you can learn how to be in a good partnership with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't take good care of yourself, how are you going to take good care of somebody else? That's not going to happen, you know? And then that leaves that person neglected, and then that makes them resentful towards you. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to them. So Spirit's not going to send you nobody just yet. But trust and believe, once they do, once you get figured out on yourself and you take good care of yourself and you get locked in, you become the person that could get your dream girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to focus on. You got to focus on becoming true to you, figuring out who you really are and what you want to focus on and what makes yourself happy, and build a life that you love so you're not even looking for the love of your life. And then that's when they just find you, because then you're going to be a match to it. Right now, you're a match to chaos. You're a match to lack. You're a match to unfulfillment. You don't want that. So start working on you. You know, get out of the YouTube comments trolling people and go figure your life out. And build a life that you're so proud of, a life that you want to wake up every day and be in, because that's what you deserve. And I don't know what's happened to make you get derailed, but let me tell you, you deserve a life that you are proud of. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to be proud of yourself. You deserve to show up for yourself. You deserve to take care of yourself, because you are a beautiful gift to the world. You know, if you weren't a gift to the world, you would not be here. So I want you to carry yourself with more pride. I want you to carry yourself with unconditional love. And I want you to look at yourself as something that is beautiful and something to cherish. And once you do that for yourself, then the universe will give you a million things to cherish, including a relationship, including a beautiful home, including an amazing job, a nice car, maybe a pet if you're into that, a healthy body. Yes, Maria, I read an order. Okay? So get locked in, Wezzy. Stop causing more chaos in the world. Stop trolling around, because all that shows to people is that you have stuff wrong within you. And guess what? We've all been there. But now it's time to get out of that hole and build a life for yourself that you're proud of. Okay, let's keep it moving and grooving. All right. Nothing in between. Okay, Maria, we're going to do your question and then that'll be it. I know there are some people who are asking more than one, which is totally fine. But just to keep it fair, I'm going to read Maria's question because she hasn't gotten one yet and she's been so patient. What kind of relationship do Helen and Tay have? All right. And make sure you subscribe, you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, what kind of relationship do Helen and Tay have? Maria, you're a little nosy. You also need to... I don't know if one of these people is your partner. If one of them is your partner, then I understand wanting to be like, what's going on? But if these are people... No, because I have to go to work after this. Yes, now you can go to bed. And then wake up tomorrow and become a better version of you. Yeah, no, I have to get ready for work, so I have to get off at 3:30. All right. Back to Maria though. But yeah, if these are people that are not you're not in a relationship with any of them, then you need to let go of that control and let people just be with who they want to be or whatever's going on. Okay. You're welcome, guys. I appreciate you all. All right. What is it, Helen and Tay? What kind of relationship do Helen and Tay have? Let's see. Now, the song White Lies did come up, so maybe somebody, you know. What kind of relationship do Helen and Tay have? Please and thank you. Let's see. Let's go out. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. They might have a romantic relationship. I'm not sure. They might. I don't know. They might. It's almost like they might flirt potentially. But I don't know if it's like a full committed relationship or they've talked about it. Okay, let's see. What kind of relationship do Helen and Tay have? Cross my heart and hope to die. Do these people work together? Like, what? Who are Helen and Tay? I need more information. Maria. Helen is my sister and Tay is her boyfriend. Okay. Thank you so much for that information. Okay. Yeah. He might be a little bossy. But she's strong though. It feels like she might be independent or someone that can stand on her own. I don't know if it's got the legs to stand the test of time because he might be like a little more like conservative or traditional, and maybe that's not her style. I don't know the age difference with them or how old she is. If she's a little younger or like her like young 20s, she's still kind of like getting to that stage there. So I'd understand the concern maybe. But yeah, I feel like he does not like that she might be very independent or very successful or like very driven. I don't know if he likes that, but like she is someone honestly like she might even just humble him, you know? Cuz I feel like even if he wanted to try to like be in charge of her or like run things, like she'll go along with certain things, but then she'll be like, all right, like, because at the end of the day, like, I don't think she's someone who is going to get intimidated easily by a man. And if anything, it makes her laugh. And she'll draw the line in the sand when she needs to. We have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician. Yeah, I feel like she might feel like she needs to take a step back from him because maybe she feels like he's distracting her from school or from her career. Maybe he's like downplaying her or he's intimidated by her and this could be vice versa. I mean, it's not giving the best right now. Well, honestly, I think that she's going to learn a lot about herself from this relationship. And I think it's going to bring her closer with her friends and family. I think that she's going to learn a lot about herself and what she wants in a relationship. So to say, like, is it best or bad isn't really right because even though it might not be her perfect match, she's going to learn a lot about herself. So that's good, right? So don't see it as such a black and white thing. Just trust that she's going to learn what she needs to learn. And so will he. All right, you guys, that's where we're going to end it. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I go live on all of my I go live on all of my platforms. I am doing 50% off all of my services. So if you want to book a personal reading, I have like a 30-minute reading for like $25. So if you're interested in that, go to my website, use code Portal50. We'll get that going. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.